This is the conclusion of my fight of Wilson's Creek this afternoon. I played this game solo just for the sake of getting some troops out. I've got a spare afternoon. The rules are Civil War battles and Peter Pig, and all the figures are Peter Pig 2. The game is played on a 6-foot by 3-foot table. And the scenario is the Wilson's Creek scenario from the rulebook, Civil War battles. Just so that the dice roll as they should, I've used blue Peter Pig dice for the Union and the ivory Peter Pig dice, which are quite nice for the reps, although they haven't really behaved. So the story of this battle was a Union brigade in this farm with a gun and some dismounted cavalry on one side, and then 4 brigades of Union infantry and 3 batteries on these 2 hills. The Rebs were in the centre. They got roughly 6 brigades, 4 in the centre on this teddy bear fur, and then 2 over on this flank with the artillery sat on this hill, and 2 brigades of infantry here. They had the problem that the objectives were to take the farm on this hill, but could only cross at the ford here on the road, which caused some problems. The game went very well. It looked as though it was going to be over very quickly, as Confederates in this field tried to take the hill and lost 2 brigades in the first turn of the game, but did manage to stabilise things, mainly due to Nathaniel Lyon here. Just try and get that in focus. He's the Union commander here. Failed to motivate. Failed his first motivation for 3 turns running, which crippled the Union cause somewhat. I think they may have had a lot more success early on if they hadn't. As a result of all the firefight, artillery and combat, this is all that is left of the flank brigade, down to the command stand really, with they've just got blown away by the infantry brigade and the gun in the farm, dismounted cavalry here, and then variously brigades to the rear. Although there was one heroic fight against these Zouaves that they managed to win despite being charged in the rear. They turned and saw them off. The only other Union brigade left on the table is these 3 stands here. Were originally 6. They tried to take the hill, but were beaten back, and morale forced them back into this wood. They did have a try at coming out of the wood, attacking these dismounted cavalry, but inexplicably bounced away, unable to cause any casualties on them. Confederate artillery was pretty weak throughout the game, sitting on the hill at which they deployed, only limbering up in the later turns, hopefully to shoot some canister over the stream here, which is actually Wilson's Creek itself, into the farm, but game time ran out for them. Francis Eagle, who's a quality command 3, which is one of the worst in the game, has done a sterling job holding the farm, and it's a pretty conclusive Union victory. So scan around here. This is the Union dead pile. Not too many losses there. In fact, they didn't lose 1 brigade during the whole game, whereas the Confederates have lost 4 brigades, and their dead pile somewhat more numerous. I'll just scan back here, because this is a terrain piece that I've done over the last few days, and it's a field with a stone wall. Got a rather nice furry texture to it. on an 8x6 base, which is roughly the template used in the Peter Pig rules. So like that, this was the Battle of Wilson's Creek. Thank you.